is just so much easier and with the comfort level.
Yeah, it's always better to open at home than on the road. And right now, Corner Brook 2 points ahead of the Cataracts in the standings as the result of defeating Stephenville last night. The Cataracts dropped a 4-2 decision to the Deer Lake Red Wings here last night. And when we get a moment, let's bring up the standings, Robert, so people can see just where we are right now. Deer Lake out in front. They clinched first place on Friday night when they picked up 1 point in their shootout loss to Stephenville. They've 27. Royals are 22 and the Cataracts with 20. If the Cataracts can win in regulation today, they will tie, and they have the tiebreaker, so they will take second place. If the Royals can win, or at least take it into overtime, they will get second place.
Yeah, and George, going back to a couple of weeks ago when the Cataracts really annihilated Stephenville on the Saturday night, only to lose to them on Sunday.
Yeah, they won 13-2 Saturday night and lost 8-7 on Sunday. That was a tough one. That was their opportunity there.
And I can remember speaking to Coach Clavine afterwards about it, and he had said that was our opportunity, because if you talked about it and you see it, now those 2 points that were gone are so vitally critical here today.
Yeah, and they did the same similar sort of thing last week in Corner Brook. Won Saturday night fairly easy. I think it was 6-2.
Yeah.
And then came back and lost on Sunday. So they had two opportunities Sunday afternoons to have a chance at even first place, and both those chances were squandered. So now they're in a must-win today.
Yeah, not quite the same with Corner Brook as opposed to Stephenville, and they were on the road as opposed to at home.
Yeah.
And I know that we talk about so often that you got to play the game. You just can't mail it in. But I think if you spoke to 100 Newfoundland Senior Hockey League fans this side of the province and asked, would the Grand Falls Windsor Cataracts lose a game to the Stephenville Lightning? And I'm sure 99 out of the 100 would say no.
Not from what we'd seen here over the years, because they never showed up with a full team. And then Friday night they defeated the Deer Lake Red Wings.
There you go.
Went to a shootout and they won that. So they may be the sleeper coming into the playoffs, as they were last year when they knocked off the Corner Brook Royals in a major upset in the semifinals.
Yeah. So that's in the past, but it's so vital here right now. The Cataracts. This is an absolute must win today.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
There's no other way to cut it, George, because of a number of factors. Home ice is critical if you want to move on, and I'll go out on a limb and say face the Deer Lake Red Wings in the West League Final. You got to have home ice advantage.
Yep. So that's where it is this afternoon. Pretty simple. Winner gets second place and home ice in the semis.
Sure.
You say, Robert, can't get any simpler than that, really?
I like it when it's simple.
Yeah. It's easy for us to figure out.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't last night, but today it is.
Yeah, we ran into a couple of complications trying to figure out all the as I said last night, the permutations and computations.
Yeah.
But it's boiled down to this, just one game. For the Royals, they are missing some players today. In particular, their
import goaltender.
goaltender.
And they do have Deeg here. Their other import player is not here. I spoke to one of the coaches earlier, or Cataract coaches, and so that's always them, because remember now, they've also changed import goaltenders going back 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they've got Bradley Power will start in goal for the Royals.
Cataracts, there's no changes as far as I'm aware of, except for the guys that were out are still out.
Yeah, it's exactly the same lineup as last night.
Yeah.
For the Cataracts.
Yeah, so last night Brothers was out, Champion was out, and Nipper was out, and those guys are out today. And we forgot about Ian Wall last night, George.
Ian Wall's still injured.
Yes.
He was hurt a few weeks ago.
And the Cataracts miss him on D. He's a presence on D. He keeps players honest. And George, as I'm looking across the way, okay, now there's more players coming out for the Royals, but I'm only counting 9 on the bench. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10.
Little bit short.
Yeah, and arriving late was my good buddy Darren Coburn's young fellow, Matthew.
All right, time now for the national anthem.
True
Love listening to the national anthem, and when you have a couple of young girls down there doing it, is even that much nicer. And of course, thinking about the national anthem, George, and only next week we will be wearing our red and white and true patriots as Canada goes to the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics starting on February 6th, I believe.
Yep.
I think the men's hockey starts on the 10th.
Yeah, sure.
I think there are some preliminary games prior to the opening.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be all taking those in.
No doubt. All right, we are set to go. Again, George Scott, Robert Golding, Steve Noseworthy on the camera. And we are underway. The Cataracts tip it in. Dix, who I thought had a good game for the Cataracts last night, is in there to forecheck.
Yeah, there weren't many, but he was one of them.
He had a few good chances.
He did. He was left alone a couple of times.
Rogers was trying to get it to Dix. It went off his skate. Deeg to Jordan Marr. Marr, of course, played first couple of years with the Cataracts.
Yeah,
now with the Royals.
Cody Drover is out there. He was his line mate for years.
And here is Cody Drover. He's got a bit of room. Drover with a shot, missed short side. Kept in by Dix back at the blue line. Still kept in. That'll come out. Rice went down along the boards. Rogers in to get it. Rogers threw it through the crease. Nobody home. Mulrooney back at the point. Down for Rogers. Rogers makes a move on his backhand. Blocked by the defense. Doesn't get through. Mulrooney will hold it in. Mulrooney with a shot. Tipped by Etchegaray. Went wide. Etchegary's got it in the corner. Etchegaray having a look around. Fed it out in front. Oh, my. Rogers was all alone. The pass just wasn't on the mark. Now Rogers has got it. Rips it over the top of the net. And held against the side of the net by Power. Very different start for the Cataracts this afternoon than what they had last night against the Red Wings.
Took the words out of my mouth, George. I was about to say, I don't know if they had any much offensive ozone time last night as they just had in that shift. They were basically in there for an entire minute. And they needed to establish a forecheck early and often.
Win the faceoff. Kobe Burt got in the corner. Picked up by the Cataracts, back to the point. Poirier drifts it towards the goal, looking for a deflection. It bounces around and put wide. It goes into the penalty box, or the timekeeper's box. Yeah, they had to duck.
He didn't see it. It came up over.
I don't think he saw it. He was very fortunate.
Hit the pane of glass, came right back down. Looks like they're all good, though. Thumbs up, guys.
Davis. That's tipped just over the net by Burt. He got a stick on it. It's a good-looking deflection. There was a lot of room in that top corner, just a little bit high. Shot back in by the Cats.
Davis had a good game last night as well.
Colburn to the near side. Hunt has got it, and the Cataract player had his helmet.
Yeah, he's got to get off immediately. You can't stay in play. He's going to get a penalty.
Their bench is yelling at him.
Yeah, well, he's going to get a penalty.
Well, Hunt gave him a couple of shots as he went off and then kind of hooked him with the stick, trying to keep him from getting off. It was an interesting
Etchegaray was making his way to the bench, then decided that he didn't want to go. He wanted to get a little shot in. Then he got there and was hooked in.
He was lucky. He did not make a beeline to the bench. He started and turned away.
Officials gave him a break.
And then when he did try and get off, Hunt got the stick up in his midsection. He wasn't going to let him go. Nothing comes of it. Another face-off win for the Cataracts. That one off the defenseman Fabiancic.
I love when you say that name, George.
I hope I get it right.
What difference does it make? Who will know? Who's going to know the difference?
He's probably got some family or friends watching and go, what are you calling him? No, I checked last year, remember.
They'll call us.
Hand tips it in. Dominic Graham, starting goaltender for the Cataracts.
Loves to handle the puck and handles it well.
Pass for Toop. Toop nowhere to go. Rubbed out along the board. Shot back in by the Royals. Graham out to play it. Keeps his defense room.
Yeah, your goaltender can free up so much space and time for you. It's just really important.
Tipped in. Royals on it first, feed it out in front, and it's cleared off the boards down the ice, and this is going to be, well, let's see. The race is on. Drover wins the race and negates the icing. Tried to feed it out in front for Rogers.
Almost
a couple of times Rogers has been all alone They just couldn't get him the puck. Taylor with a shot. Graham's got that and holds on.
And they've gone right back out with that line very, very quickly, George. So they're seeing their second shift of the afternoon. Just 16:41 here, or 3:19 gone. And, of course, that's important. You want to have good energy, and you can have good energy by quick shifts. 35, 45 seconds, you're in and out, in and out.
Cataracts win the face-off and move it out. Drover dumps it into the far corner. Fabiancic gets there first. Can't get it out. They'll throw it back behind their net. Cataracts on it first. Dix couldn't catch up to it, though. Royals having trouble getting out of their own end. Now they'll move it out. It's center, and again, heads up. It goes out of play right down below us.
Hopefully it was away from our camera guy. But, George, I'm taking note so far that the Cataracts have had 3 complete dump-ins and retrievals already. I'm sure that the coaching staff has said them. They want to get in on top of the Corner Brook D in a hurry, and that's important. It's good to have good dump-ins, but it's even better when you have puck retrieval.
They didn't do much of that last night in terms of getting in on the forecheck and creating turnovers.
No. And the reason being, they weren't able to get through the neutral zone, and, of course, the Deer Lake forwards had the puck more often. That's a tripping penalty.
Yep. Referee's arm has gone up. The Cataracts will go on the power play with 15:47 left to go here in the first period.
Yeah, that's an easy call. And as a matter of fact, he tripped him right in front of referee Windsor, almost tripped up referee Windsor as well.
Clay King gone to the penalty box for the Corner Brook Royals. Cataracts again win the face-off. This is LaRose. He'll get the return pass and center it. LaRose puts it towards the goal. It rattles around and cleared to the boards. Hunt on it first, and Hunt will send it gently down the ice. That time LaRose just saw that traffic in front, and I'll put the puck in there and see what happens.
He has a good shot. Good release.
There's Etchegary. Helmet back on.
Yeah, keep your head.
He held in. Cody Drover works it down along the boards. Goes the other side. Back to LaRose. Again, he likes to center it. Shot through. Missed the target. Etchegary's got it. Etchegary turning. Holding it behind the goal. Leaves it there for Drover. It's Davis. Under Drover, back for Davis, takes it off a skate, goes the other side. And that one off a skate, I think in front and cleared.
I was going to say, not one too many passes, 2 too many passes. You got options there. If you're on a power play, you've got to find that net somehow. Yes, it's nice to have that backdoor play, empty netter. Get it at the net.
Here's Drover. Drover on his backhand, takes it around behind the goal. Out in front for Etchegary, put it wide. Great opportunity, great setup by Drover to Etchegary, and he just missed short side.
Yeah, great D, man, to get a stick on it and make sure that Etchegary didn't get a clean shot.
Cataracts come back in. LaRose, his shot, that's wide, and that'll carry him all the way out and down the ice.
Etchegary's more engaged today in the first couple of shifts than the entire night last night. I like it. He plays with an edge, and the Cataracts need that today.
15 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Cataracts. Pass a little bit too far for Rogers. He'll try and hunt it down. Go in there against Sam Bugden. Rogers has it in the corner. Along the boards. That'll do it. The penalty is now over. We're back to 5-on-5. That shot wide. LaRose will pick it up here at the near boards. And for Burt, Anthony pushed against the boards. Play continues. Cataracts have it. Mulrooney, his shot, that goes wide, comes out the other side. Chance hit the outside of the net. What a great opportunity for Anthony.
It's one of those pucks you're looking at there and you're saying, oh my goodness, get it to me, please. Wide open, gaping net.
Fitzgerald couldn't handle that pass. Antle has it up at the blue line. Antle gets the return pass for the Royals. He'll drop it back. Fabiancic. It's to center. Nick Fitzgerald. He's being hounded there by Han. Puck stays in the corner. Royals had it. Fabiancic held the line. Now he's got it along the boards. Poked away from him. Cataracts with an opportunity to move it out.
A good forecheck by hand as well.
Drover brought it in. That's
offside.
offside.
That's a good call.
Bit of a delay, but yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you make that little move to your right, and, he was trying to beat the D-man. Just a little offside, but good call by the official. Much better pace already, George, in this game. We're only 7.5 minutes in compared to last night. Last night was, I won't call it a sleeper, but there wasn't a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, much better pace. Can't bring it in. Player was trapped in over the blue line. Plays it back. Poirier. Up to Etchegary, to Davis. Davis with a shot missed short side. Cataracts have had opportunities, but haven't been able to hit the target too often.
No, they've had a lot of shots, but not on the net. It's only showing 3 shots on the board. They've had at least 8 attempts.
It's thrown around the boards, and it'll get out. Deeg having to go back. Etchegary's on him. It'll come back to Deeg inside his own blue line. They're looking for Maher. Pass was intercepted. Dix with a chance. That one's on target. Stop made by Power.
I don't think he knew where the rebound went.
It went up in the air.
Yeah, free catch.
Yeah, tough to find those. Sometimes they hit your stick and just go straight up.
Yeah.
Looking around. Where is it? Davis. Poirier joining the rush, and Davis is poke checked. Following up on it. King in over the blue line. And it's taken away by LaRose. LaRose can't get it out. It's kept in. Working hard over there. 22 for the Royals. Not in our program.
No.
And no name on the back, so that's short.
That's a hard one. This hour has 22 minutes.
We'll have to check if he's on the website. You get a moment?
Sure, I'll get a text from Darren Colburn shortly.
That's down the ice. Bugden will go back to get it. Bugden will play with the Western Kings in the Newfoundland Labrador U18 AAA.
Yeah, strong player.
All the number of games that he played in that league. There is Bugden. So that's Badecki. Down along the boards to our right. Taylor plays it back to the point. Deeg with a shot. It changed direction. Graham's got it and hangs on.
Yeah, that's one of those flutter pucks goes up in the air and you're just looking, saying, what's going to happen?
Shots on goal tied at 4. Cataracts have had the more scoring opportunities, but as you say, they a lot of opportunities. Okay, Mitch Lewis is number 22.
Oh.
Got a text from Brandon Hines.
Oh, Hines is listening.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah, I gave him some compliments last night.
Yeah.
I'm taking
Every
those.
time he plays here, we got to give him compliments because he always scores a bunch of goals. Hit 2 last night.
Yeah, I can't believe he never passed that puck in the last shift, but he was looking for his hat trick, I guess.
So Mitch Lewis.
And Hoyt was wide open, too.
Here's Hunt. Slides in right on goal. Hunt gets to the rebounder shot. That sits in the crease. Still loose. Colburn with a chance. Kicked away by Graham.
Graham enabled him to have those 2 extra shots by pushing it to the side, but he didn't get enough on it. Sort of a fan.
Yeah, he kind of lost handle on where the puck was for a moment. Here's LaRose. That shot is stopped and held by Power.
George, there's lots of things that get overlooked in the game, and what LaRose just did there, it was really good. It was a simple play, but the fact that he was able to take the puck and move it underneath the defender's stick and put it through his legs and make a pass, that's not an easy play. It looks easy, but it's not.
Etchegary wins the faceoff. Poirier and Etchegary for Davis in front. That's taken away by Maher. Look out, here comes Jordan Maher. Watch out for him. Maher working against Mulrooney. Stop and go, and finally Mulrooney puts a good body check into Maher, knocks him down. That gets a little rise from the fans here.
That was Davis on the back check.
Oh, so it was, yeah.
But Davis was watching him all the way and had a whole lot of steam built up, and Maher turned the other way. He's going over having something to say to him now. Of course, Davis is not going to be intimidated by anybody.
Maher is so shifty. See him going to have change speeds about 3 times.
Yeah, and made 2 really good moves.
Lambswood, another product of the Western Kings. That's held by Graham.
And the thing is with Maher, not only does he possess good skills and skating ability, George, but he's also a good puck distributor as well. And we're seeing him play center, which he didn't play with the Cataracts. He played much more right wing as Cody Drover played center.
Lambswood shot one off a skate. Cleared to the boards. Burt. Loose at center. Fabiancic. That pass didn't connect. Picked up by Davis. Davis trying to get away from Maher. Drops it back to his defense.
That's a good reverse. Avoid the forecheck on the weak side.
Etchegary sends it into the corner. Lambswood back to get it. Lambswood up to Rice. Rice down the left side. He'll elect to shoot it in, then go into forecheck. Graham came out to play it.
Plays it all the time.
Helped out his defense.
He's a third
Rooney
D.
was in a tough spot there. There's a pass up ahead for Drover. Drover breaking in. Drover stopped by Power. That's sitting in the crease. Somehow it stayed out. I have no idea how. Somebody got a stick on that.
I think it was a D-man. And George, you talked about
it. May have been James.
You talked about Dix last night, the game that he had, and he's had 2 empty nets so far.
Yeah, that would look like he was about a foot from the empty net. Just like they had to just tap it in. It's the old Adam Sandler.
And it was
just tap it in, right?
It was a great pass to spring Drover open.
Drover with a shot, and that's handled by Power. But
it actually handcuffed Power. He tried to glove it, but the puck had sunk.
Yeah, it looked like Dix had a tap it, and somehow a stick came flying out of nowhere. I think it may have been James who came sliding across.
Yeah, I don't think it was the goalie because I don't think he was able to get back far enough.
No, the goalie wasn't in position to make the save. It was the defenseman's stick.
Anyway, it stays out.
Wow.
That's one that Dix is going to be thinking about for a while.
Out at center. Colburn knocked off the puck. That was Sampson. Sampson went down on that collision, but made the play, and he got the puck away from Colburn. Lewis hopped off his stick. Cataracts turn and come the other way. Here's Locke as the Royals were changing. Locke can't get a shot away, throws it in front. Royals have it. Antle. Along the half wall. Still in along the boards. That comes out to Anthony. Drifted it just wide.
Didn't get everything on it.
A bit of a fluttering shot.
That's got to be a high stick.
Nothing.
Wow. Surprised the stick was up on the shoulders.
Again, Graham, great pass up ahead to LaRose, but that's broken up. Look out, here comes Jordan Maher. Maher in all alone. Maher shoots, stopped by Graham.
Fitzgerald's got to take that with his stick, not his skates. That's just a bad play by him.
Got it in front for Rice, went off the heel of his stick. Behind the net, Royals buzzing. Turnaround, another stop by Graham as he got the left pad down.
He anticipated, had the pad out there before he even shot it.
King off the boards. Fitzgerald. And that'll be tipped in by Etchegary. Lambswood back to get it, watched by Burt. Burt engaging on the forecheck.
That is a good forecheck. You've got the body and you're getting in the way and you're causing havoc, and that's exactly what a forecheck is meant to do as the first guy in.
That's your F1. Go in and make contact.
Yeah.
Try and create a loose puck. The F2 follows up and tries to come up with that loose puck. That's how it works, right, Robert?
F1 and 2, yeah. I've heard a few Fs before.
F3 stays up high.
You've got all those Fs.
I tell you. I've been paying attention. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Etchegary. For Davis, that's tipped away and down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing. Graham will come all the way down into the corner to play it. Swings it around to Mulrooney. For Davis, couldn't get it out, but following up on it is Dix. Jasper Dix Defenseman fell down. Dix shot stopped. Dix follows up on it down in the corner.
I love this pace today. I really love this pace.
Good game. Han will come the other way. Han drops it. Back shot. That just missed.
He got a lot of juice on that.
Great chance there for Wayne Badecki. Yeah,
Wow.
talk about pace. That was a quick turnover up the other end and a good scoring chance.
Yeah. And that's the thing that you've got to make sure of. Now, if you get the puck down inside of the hash marks, like Locke tried to make a back pass earlier down on just to our left, never got quite to his player, and the D-man intercepted it. And if you're down there alone, you got two guys inside the hash marks, you got to be very aware of these back passes.
King, offside.
It's a good call.
4:27 to go here in the first period. Still no score. No lack of scoring opportunities.
No, it's been an entertaining game so far. And, George, we've had a number of good, nice hard checks along the boards. And even in the neutral zone, I don't know if there was a body check last night, was there?
Not much.
No. It was an easy game to officiate.
Deeg lifts it in high off the glass behind the goal. Dix off the boards looking for Drover. That was broken up, sent back in.
That's a good breakout, though. That's a tough pass there.
Just gets out. Carter Bound seeing some action for the Cataracts.
He had a couple of shifts last night. Heads up.
Oh, off the glass and stay in play. Graham's got it. Next to clear it all the way out himself. King, watched by Rogers, takes it behind the goal. Got it over to Deeg. To Rice. Antle throws it behind the net. On it first back there was Janes. Cody Drover into the middle, finds Etchegary. Etchegary with the backhand. Stopped by Fabiancic, the defenseman. It comes to the side of the goal. Power reached down to grab it, missed it. The puck came loose, and the Royals will send it down the ice. And this will be an icing call against Corner Brook.
He reached to grab it, and his D-man was there with the stick there, got in the way, and his glove went over the puck.
Another face-off win for Etchegary. He's been very good in the face-off circle here. Fitzgerald with his shot. Rebound is there. Power makes the first save and stops the rebound as well.
I think Fabiancic realized that once he went to push him out of the way, it was Etchegary, who used to play with the Royals a number of years ago. Tough character. I like the way he plays the game.
I mentioned with Etchegary, formerly with the RNC, transferred to the RCMP station in Gander, so
Yes.
he's now playing with the Cataracts.
Yeah,
Fortunate break for the Cats.
definitely.
Comes right to the side of the goal. It's loose in the crease, cleared to the boards. Cataracts on it first. Back at the point, Davis throws it towards the goal. Bird has it. Myers on him. Davis in looking for it. Go to the other side. No, it did touch the mesh, so the whistle goes, and the face-off will stay in the Corner Brook end with 2:30 to go here in the first.
Yeah, and the thing is with both of these teams today, with the pace of the game so far, George, you're going to have great turnovers in terms of bodies down and off the ice, which is, a coach's dream, and players love it.
As we mentioned, everything on the line in terms of positioning. This is the final game of the regular season for the Central West Senior Hockey League. Deer Lake will finish first, Stephenville fourth, second and third to be determined here this afternoon. Deeg, his shot, that's stopped by Graham. No rebound.
Now in the breadbasket, you look at two of the forwards, George. As soon as that puck comes back to your D-man, especially on the, as far over to the right as he is, you're not going to score from there with a shot, but you have to get in front of the goaltender. You're off to the side hoping that you're going to get a rebound. But a goaltender can see the puck in his breadbasket. There's not going to be a rebound.
Meyer wins that faceoff. That shot went off leg, ends up in behind the goal. Fitzgerald tried to poke it up along the boards. He'll go and get it himself. This time cleared off the glass and out. Deeg. Will come back to Deeg. Over to Rice, and that's taken away, and Dix will come back the other way for the Cataracts. Dix trying to get it to Drover. That didn't work. The giveaway in front. I'm not sure where the defenseman was going with that, but a great save by Power.
Nice turnover by the Cataracts. Another opportunity for Dix again. I'm just looking good at this Cornbrook Royals 5 some over here now, George, and you got 4 right-handed shots. You don't have usually that many on a team.
James gets to the blue line, but he's surrounded by Cataracts, turns it over. Drover in over the blue line. Drover driving it deep, takes it in around behind the goal. Drover having a look around, holding on to it. Gives it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, he'll take it down into the corner. Into the final minute here in the opening period. Out in front for Rogers, a backhand scooped up by Power.
I was about to say, George, Cataracts are doing a really good job with puck possession in the offensive zone, but you got to find a way to get the puck out into the slot, get it to the net. Those are the things that make the difference.
51.8 seconds showing on the clock. Goes to the boards. Again, Cataracts winning those faceoffs in the offensive zone. Is held against the boards. Still kept in. Toop puts it behind the goal. Anthony over looking for it in the corner. Anthony pushed into the boards. No call.
Pushed it in.
Caught by Power.
We got a good battle going on here in front of the net as well.
Badecki having words with somebody.
Yeah, I think
I think that's Anthony, is it? No, it's not Anthony.
I think it's Rogers.
No. Rogers is.
He's got a mask on.
Came off. Yeah, he got the full cage. Oh,
Toop.
It's Joey Toop.
Okay, there you go.
And spot Sean Rogers. He's got that silver cage. A little different look. Kept in by Toop behind the goal. Royals chip it out to center. 10 seconds to go. Backhand and just missed. Hunt took a swing at it on the backhand. Couldn't make contact. And that's going to do it for the opening period. A good pace.
Very good
which one
period.
would expect with, like I said, so much on the line here this afternoon. Both teams coming out playing well.
I really like that period.
It was fast. Lots of good scoring opportunities, but no goals.
No goals, and 12 shots on net, and of course, really like the way that the guys are battling on the boards. Like George, we never had 5 hits last night,
No.
and I don't even know if we had a hit on the boards. We're after having several here today, but I really like the board battles and in front of the net. It's like the way senior hockey should be played.
All right. No score after 20 minutes of play. Corner Brook Royals and Grand Falls Windsor Cataracts. We'll be back with period number 2 in just a few minutes. Stay with us, everyone. All right, teams are back out on the ice. We're going to get ready for period number 2 in just a few seconds. No score between the Royals and the Cataracts. This all-important game to determine home ice in the semifinals. These two teams will meet in the semifinals. They will finish second and third. It's just a question of which team finishes where. Right now, the Royals have a 2-point lead over the Cataracts. So the Cataracts need to win in regulation to get second place. And the Cataracts control it from the opening faceoff. King intercepted that at center. Rogers brought it in. That's offside. Rogers not aware of it. Goes in and puts a hit. Puck comes out. LaRose has got it. And the Drover clears it in. King back to pick it up. Takes it off the boards. Reverses it. Good outlet. Right onto the stick of Janes. His shot stopped by Graham.
One of the things I can say today, George, looking out, the ice looks great. And I think that has a lot to do with the pace of play as well. Puck is slotting well, is getting players are able to skate better, and it makes for a much better game, and that's what we're seeing here this afternoon.
LaRose. Rogers clears it in. King back to get it. Takes it behind the goal. So rubbed that along the boards, keeps on going. That shot, I believe it may have went off a stick up into the mesh and out of play.
It did.
That was James with a couple of chances coming down the right side for the Royals here in the second period.
Tries to take the wrist shot, bring it from the outside to the end, and use the D-man as a screen. That's always a good thing for a forward coming in. If you haven't got much, let the D-man get in the way and use him.
Davis chipped it out. Odd man rush here for the Cataracts. 3 across. Etchegary shot, save, rebound, stopped by Powers. In front, they score!
Lambs would try to get rid of the puck, George. It was just laying there in the crease. Looked like they were going to clear it. He had his stick on it, loses it, and it goes right to the Cataract forward in the crease. And
Mark Davis makes it 1-0. So the Cataracts get on the board.
And the goaltender made a great pad save. This is a 3-on-1, which was a bad pinch. So you see he gets a lot of wood on this shot. Rebound comes right over. Just watch, it's just laying here. Lanzo has it, misses it. Right to Davis. Back in the net. 1-0. First goal is a big goal.
That hit the linesman, didn't get in deep. Turning with it, Lambswood.
Hunt really finished his check on Davis over on the boards, and that's one of the things that I noticed today for both teams, George. They're finishing their checks.
Chance for the Royals. Graham made the stop. Quick whistle. He didn't quite control it, but the referee lost sight of it.
Yeah, I think that he thought he had it, but it was off to the side. But so many times, George, players, especially if they're on the boards and a couple of feet away, when they make a pass, they sort of relax because they think that, okay, the play is gone now. Davis did such, and Hunt really pasted him on the boards.
Burt looking for it, knocked off his stick by Deeg. Handle to Hunt. Drops it for Coburn. Coburn with a shot, looking short side. Rebound, put right out in front. Oh my goodness! How did that not go in?
I don't know, George. I'm still looking.
Graham came diving across. I'm not sure if he got a piece of that puck or not, but that looked like an empty net.
If he got a piece of that puck, that's one of the best saves I've ever seen. Ever. Matt Coburn had the first shot, and he let go a howitzer, came out the other way, and it was an empty net. And I mean an empty net. Graham got on his horse and just made the big dive across.
Jeremy Drover puts it towards the goal. The rebound is there. They score. Fewer with the reach.
And George, I was talking earlier about Davis and Fewer and their reach. And it's incredible. That puck is not really close to him, but he's able to fight off the check, get that out there. That's good hands, but good determination. And just, it's critical that Drover gets this shot through. Now just watch. So we have guys in front of the goal. And look at this. This is back behind them.
You've got to be a big man to reach back there all the way over behind you and
that's just a good play.
Get a stick on it.
And Davis and Fewer are those two of those type players. Rangy, long, tall guys.
Right out in front of the goal, Fabiancic didn't see it right away, then puts it into the corner. Jeremy Drover goes to the boards. Puck comes loose. Cataracts have it, don't get it out. Now it'll come out over center. Fabiancic backing up towards his own blue line. Dropped it back for Bogdan. Bogdan has to take it back behind the goal. Cataracts are changing. Long stretch pass. In for Hand.
It's the second period, and you get the line change as well.
Fabiancic following up on it. Fabiancic feeds it in. Through the crease, and the Cataracts cleared. Cody Drover back the other way. Drover. Rogers heading for the front of the goal. Drover gets it out in front off the stick of the goaltender. Dix plays it in front. Cataracts throw it around and goes over the top of the net. Chance for LaRose as he snuck in off the blue line.
Yeah, he was smelling blood. He got the pass, wasn't able to get a lot on it.
Rogers reaching for it, lost it. James out to center. Rice takes it in over the blue line. Rice fed it in front. Drover got a stick on it, cleared it to the boards. Rogers. His shot right on goal, kicked away by Power, and that'll go up into the mesh, and the face-off rather will be in the Royals' end.
Good pace of play again here in the second period, but we talked about, the first goal was critical. Well, 2 goals, and very similar type goals with knob man rush on the first one and puck lay in the crease, and then, of course, the second one, the same thing.
Gets past Fitzgerald, racing after it. Coburn. LaRose gets there first. LaRose turned it over. That's still onside. Didn't get out over the blue line. Fitzgerald to the boards. Burt goes the other side. Good pass.
That was a great
Davis,
pass.
right on goal. Stop made by Power. Knocked down at the blue line by Fitzgerald. To the corner. Davis. Etchegary. Puck comes loose. Royals are on it. Hunt. He'll shoot it in and go into forecheck. Out to play it. There's Graham. Gets it to Etchegary, and Etchegary gets it out down the ice. This is going to go on goal, so no icing. King back to pick it up from Power. Up at the blue line. Unable to handle that was Lewis. LaRose tried to play it back to his defense partner, put it into the corner. Now LaRose will go get it. A little bit too far for Etchegary. He'll peel off, head to the bench. Replaced by Oak. LaRose comes off as well, and Poirier's on. Off the stick of Hand. This is Poirier. Doesn't get it out. It's still in. Now it'll come out. Fabiancic at center. Over here to Lambswood. And for Lewis, taken away by Oak. To Poirier. Oak with a chance, missed the net. Mulrooney back at the right point, holds it in. On off a skate, came out. Poirier to Locke, he missed it. It went between the skates of Lewis down the ice, and that'll be an icing call against the Corner Brook Royals.
Really like the way that both teams are passing the puck, George. Good, hard, crisp passes, and that's what you like to see from a coach, because even if the puck gets picked off, chances are that it's not going to be a big turnover because of the velocity in which the puck is being passed with. Especially between the dots. I really like the way that the Cataracts have opened up the ice between the dots and expanded it.
Hand inside his own blue line, gets it to James. James off the boards.
James needs to hold on to that puck. He had nothing to do with it and nowhere to go. He just gave it to the Cataract player.
LaRose now on the rush. His shot stopped by Power. Rogers behind the goal. Looking for Drover. Rogers following up on it. Come the other way. Kept in by Fitzgerald. Drover. For Dix. Drover, Dix, and Rogers on the line now. Rogers down for Drover. Right to wraparound. Stopped by Power. And the Royals able to clear it. Fitzgerald. Dix on it. Dix shoots. Put it high.
Dix is having himself a great game.
But just another scoring chance for Jasper Dix. Rogers with a chance. He missed as well. There was room.
And that was the responsibility of Dix. He turned the puck over for them. He's having a tremendous shift.
Rice. He's in over the blue line. Looking for Janes. A little bit too high. Puck was in the air. Janes couldn't get a stick on it. It's brought out. Janes has it again. He'll bring it in. Janes with a chance. Off a skate. Goes to the far boards. LaRose on it.
Cataracts got some tired bodies here now.
He's all tied up. Rice has it. Rice with a long shot. That missed the net. Deeg gets to it first. Jordan Marr tried to get it to Janes. Janes has it behind the goal. Back to Marr. Back at the point. King gave it away, and Cataracts with a chance to move it out, and that pass off the mark. But they knew the player was in ahead, so it wasn't going to be icing.
Yeah, the Cataracts wanted to get fresh legs out there. They had a long shift in their zone that time.
And they are able to change now. King, taken away by Toop, gets it to Poirier. Off the glass and out. King has got it at center. Up at the blue line for Antle. Hunt. Hunt brings it in. Watched by Poirier. Antle in looking for it. Mulrooney has it. He'll go the other side. It'll be kept in. Good shift here for the Royals. Anthony tried to play it into the corner. Fanned on it and then couldn't get it out. Now he'll lift it out. King has it.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. He had a couple chances. It's offside.
Pass for Hunt, and
that's clearly offside.
He was about 3 feet in over the blue line.
That's a bad no call there. I mean, we're on a real good spot. It was a great pass, but he's 3 feet inside the blue line when he touches the puck.
Went off his stick into the goaltender. So the face-off will be in the Cataracts end. Royals win the face-off. Bugden got it to Fabiancic. A shot right on goal.
Hit off his pad, went outside, might have even grazed the post.
I think it got a piece of the post after it went off Graham's pad. Poirier. He gets knocked down. Cataract defenseman down deep behind the goal line. Fewer trying to backhand it to the front of the goal. Able to get it there, but Colburn will take it away, and Colburn clears it for the Royals. Knocked out of the air by Colburn. Couldn't bring it in, would have been offside. Waits for his teammates to clear, then brings it in. Good shift here for Colburn. Back at the point, Bugden. That went off his stick, and it'll come out. Fabiancic gets there first. That's Mulrooney to Fewer. Fewer with a shot right into the goaltender.
I think that's in.
They called it a goal. You're right, Robert.
No, it went off of his right pad and into the back of him, off of his hand. And Fewer's going to get the goal. The goaltender just missed it. It looked like it would have been going to tab wide. He's looking at a shot in there with some traffic, and the goaltender overplayed the puck and knocked it in with his blocker as far as I'm...
Mulrooney went in. They were looking for maybe goaltender interference, but I think the puck had gone in first.
It did. If you watch right here now, goes off. He hits it. The puck is in the net already before the goaltender, before Mulrooney gets there. 3-0 Cataracts.
Yeah, that one kind of surprised me. I thought the goaltender had it.
I could see a little bit of the puck, and then I watched the referee, who was in great position.
Block shot went wide. Kept in by Jeremy Drover. So Fewer's got himself a couple.
Yeah, he's having himself a great game. That entire line is having himself a great game.
Hand cycles it behind the goal. Deeg to Badecki, right out in front, and somehow they missed the net.
Not sure how.
I don't think that was stopped by the goaltender. I think it just missed. This shot on goal, stick save by Graham.
We got a shooting gallery here now. If you like offense, we've got it.
Lots of scoring opportunities in this game, both sides. Cataracts do lead it 3-0. But it has been fast-paced, and especially, as you've mentioned a couple of times, Robert, when compared to last night's game.
Oh, my goodness, it's incredible.
Last night's game, Deer Lake much dominated most of the play, but it was a lot of just down in one end. And there's a backhand scores!
That's an incredible goal. What a
shot.
backhand that is.
That's Stephen Deeg.
Number 91 comes there, looks like a nothing play, and the goaltender's in pretty good position. There's only a foot of room, and you don't see backhands like this very often anymore.
Very little room on that short side. Somehow Deeg
Makes a nice little
found it.
move here. The D-man goes back. He's in good position, and it, boom,
Whoa.
just.
You see that little triangle of room.
Yeah, roofed it. Sidney Crosby will be proud of that backhand.
3-1. Royals now within 2. And here they come. Marr. Rice. Try to give it back to Marr. Trying to get it free along the boards. It comes up along the half wall. Burke got a stick on it.
Here's where you got to win the board battles. They're important.
Etchegary. Davis. Etchegary heading for the front of the goal. Shot. Rebound is there. It's loose in front.
That's in the
they
net,
score.
George.
I believe it was Etchegary lying in the crease.
Yeah, and Etchegary's getting this goal, and the goaltender, goaltender goes over very upset at the official, and as he goes over, he falls down on his keister.
Wow.
Reminded me of was it Dominic? No, not Dominic Hasek. Who was in with the Leafs that time? Left his net, went out of his mind.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Come on, George, tell me.
I'll think of it 2 o'clock this morning.
Tell me, Colburn.
All right, here it is.
Just watch this. This is a great play right here. Curtis Joseph.
Okay.
Same type of shot goes in there. The puck is loose, and Colby Bird has a tremendous chance. Goes in behind the back of the goaltender. Goaltender just loses the puck. There's, I don't know what he's upset at, because you can be in the crease and score a goal. Yeah. There's no goaltender interference.
Yeah, the puck was there.
Yeah, the puck is there. You got to go in. You can't say can I or may I. Forget it, Colburn. I don't need your help. I can remember that Curtis when he left and he went over, and I think
Rogers.
That's a trip.
Rogers is tripped and slides into the goaltender and gets a little friendly pat from Bradley Power.
I actually think it might have been even Ron Koharski who was the referee, and when he tumbled and he fell.
Mitch Lewis gone to the penalty box.
Yeah, that's the no-name jersey one, 22 that we got information on. You're always good at that kind of stuff, George. This is an exciting game. I like it. So looking forward to going home tonight, shoveling snow and getting up tomorrow morning looking at it again. Really excites me during my retirement.
We got lots of time.
I do.
All right, Cataracts on the power play, leading this 4-1 as they've
broken
restored
it
their
open.
3-goal lead. That shot right on goal. Power has that again. Traffic in front.
Yeah, and that's key. Well, getting shots through, and I'll go back to the second goal that the Cataracts scored. Drover getting the puck in, and Davis able to reach around and get it, and that's so critical. And, of course, winning a face-off here.
There's LaRose. Puts it towards the goal. It changed direction, and Power's got it, but he doesn't realize he's got it.
No, he doesn't know where it's to, and he's going to have someone.
He's got it in the glove.
Yeah, hit off his pad and came up.
The shot came in. He just started looking all over the place, but he had it.
Well, he wanted to look into the back of the net again. He was afraid.
Cataracts able to keep it in. Etchegary. Drover with a shot, and the windmill attempt by Power.
Wow, A.K. Dominic Hasek.
Back at the point. Dick's able to hold it in to LaRose. LaRose along the boards. He's all tied up.
Yeah, the
And
Cataracts.
The Royals able to clear it. That was Clay King.
Yeah, the Cataracts should have had 2 men on the puck all over. They never. That's a
outside.
good call. That's a good call. Really good call.
Graham had spotted Davis up at the blue line and made a great pass. It was just Davis had both feet in over the blue line and had 1 foot in.
And the other thing is the other Cataract forward was not out. That's why the puck is coming all the way back. Something we don't see often.
Minute 12 to go in the power play. Cataracts will change. Royals win the faceoff. Bugden brought it out. No, Bugden shot it in, rather. Royals won the faceoff and took it outside of their the Cataract zone, just trying to kill some time.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald had it knocked off his stick by hand.
Yeah, because he stopped, George. He stopped skating. If you don't have a passing option, you have to continue to skate. You don't stop on the blue line.
All right, here comes Kobe Burt. Burt makes a move, gets himself free, and over the blue line, in front for Anthony, and that was blocked by Fabiancic. Royals with a chance to clear it. They fan on it. Rogers, top to Mulrooney. Fitzgerald, he'll take it in deep, curls, back towards the blue line, over the other side, up top to Mulrooney. Down for Burt. Fabiancic is on him. Anthony has it. Anthony to Fitzgerald. 12 seconds to go in the power play. Rogers with his shot off the glove of Power. Another chance. That went wide. Mulrooney's got it. Penalties over. We're back to even strength. Drover had it go off his stick into the corner. Fitzgerald back for Drover. Drover's got it behind the net. Drover tried to get it to Dix. Fabiancic got in the way of that. Tipped away. Chance here for the Royals. Lewis, partial break. Mulrooney catches up to him. Mulrooney forces him into the corner. Puck comes here to the near side, and the Cataracts are on it.
Good D there by Mulroney to close the gap.
Drover, poke checked as he
body.
got to the blue line. Drover drops it back to LaRose. Over to Mulrooney. 5.5 to go here in the second. 4 goals for the Cataracts, 1 for the Royals. After a scoreless opening period. James, that's tipped over the top of the goal. Rice plays it into the corner. James on it first. Back at the point for King, Clay King. That one off of Rogers, wide of the net. Rice trying to play it out in front. It's in the blue paint, covered up by Graham. 5:03 to go.
Yeah, Cataracts were keeping the Royals. Even though the Royals had good puck possession, they were keeping them on the outside. And as a defender, that's one of your major jobs to do. Don't let the puck get in the sweet spot, what we call, between the hash marks down inside the circles. Out around the perimeter, that's not bad at all.
Scramble draw. Cataracts control it. Whoops. Little stumble. Get rid of it. Maher back to pick it up. Maher winding up. Jordan Maher. His shot stopped by Graham.
Use the D-man as a screen. Smart play.
Played him behind the goal. Jeremy Drover. Off the boards for Burt. Knocked down by Deeg. Deeg caught it, dropped it. LaRose has it. LaRose spins away from James. All severity and spinorama.
Yeah, like that.
LaRose puts it into the near corner.
Both Savards used to do it, Serge and Denny.
Well, Serge was well before Denny.
Yes, he definitely was.
LaRose battling at the blue line, couldn't keep it in. Here comes Rice. Rice tried to throw it in front. That was broken up.
That's good team defense by the Cataracts there. 3 guys coming down to support the puck.
Up ahead to Rice at the blue line, poked away by LaRose. Fewer. He lost it. Back come the Royals. Taylor into the middle. Maher. He'll go the other side. Bugden off a skate. Back to Maher. That'll be caught by Graham, and he will settle it down. Hold on to that. 3:15 to go here in the second.
That's as long a shift as you're going to see. Maher was out there for almost a full 3 minutes.
Trying to make something happen, down by 3.
Yep, that's
Second
right.
place on the line. Bugden keeps it in. Bugden fanned on it. That'll allow the Cataracts to bring it out. 2-on-1. Rogers shoots, save made. He had Drover over on his left.
Yeah, and that's not a bad play. Either way, you make a pass or you shoot it, it's a good play.
Sean Rogers had a number of opportunities in this game as well.
He has. He had a good game last night as well.
In front for Drover, and Drover fanned on as it went off the toe of his stick.
That's the one that's going away from you.
That's tipped right into Power. He's got it and holds on.
That's another good tip by
Wow.
down low. Yeah, it's a tale of two games from last night to today for the Cataracts, George. You know, I mean, obviously the opposition is quite different, but their skating ability is just so much better today. Their pace of play, their line changes are better, and their puck possession is, like night and day compared to last night.
Yeah, I spent most of last night defending in their own end.
Trying to get the puck, chasing the puck.
This game, both teams up and down the ice. It's been fun.
It has been.
Hand with a chance. Hand, backhand, stopped. He still got it. Hit the outside of the net. Cataracts with a chance to move it out. Poirier keeps going. She shrugs off the check. Poirier getting it to the front of the goal. Finally knocked off his stick and cleared out. Well, Rooney's got to go back to get it. Sampson just gets it in over the blue line. King takes it behind his goal, up around the boards. Taylor waiting for it. Taylor plays it into the middle. LaRose has it. Got it to Etchegaray. Etchegaray will backhand it in. Under 2 to play here in the second period. 4-1 Cataracts. Hand off his stick. Fitzgerald puts on the brakes, turns in the corner. Maintains possession. Let's go back behind the goal. LaRose. Etchegaray looking for Burke. Burke takes it off the boards. Back behind the net for Etchegaray. That's taken by Rice. Marr in over the blue line. Threw it in front off the stick of Rice to the boards. Fabiancic shot off a skate. Marr had a chance and a great job by Etchegaray to lift his stick.
Yeah, he fanned on it because he got the stick on it. If not, Marr, who we've seen score so many goals from difficult spots, had a great opportunity there.
Burke working against Fabiancic. Tried to leave it for LaRose. Again, LaRose loves to join the rush.
He's in the rush all the time.
James keeps it in. Marr heading for the front of the goal. Marr's got it, a shot. And reading that was Graham and coming over and taking it right in the crest of the jersey.
Graham actually starts coming from his left to his right, gets over there before the puck even makes the pass over there because there's nowhere else for it to go. And, of course, makes a relatively easy save on what could have been a really good scoring opportunity for the Corner Brook Royals.
Yeah, Jordan Marr all alone in front.
Yeah.
26 seconds to go here in the second. Shot by King. Stick save by Graham. Mulrooney able to get it out, then turns it over. 3-on-1 for the Royals. Coburn shot. Pad save by Graham.
Cannot do that. 20 seconds left in the period, and you do that carrying the puck as a D-man. No.
And the Cataracts get away with it, but a dangerous scoring opportunity for the Royals right at the end of the period.
You have to know the situation. You have to know where you're to. And you have to know the clock.
Let's get the puck out and you're
good. Oh, my goodness. That is...
Just before Graham made those last couple of saves, I was thinking, this is one of the better games we've seen Dominic Graham play for the Cataracts. He's played well, but I think he's particularly good here today.
No, he is.
And in particular, we talked about his puck moving when he first came to the Cataracts. Really looks comfortable out there today. He has made some great passes and has really helped out his defense.
Well, he goes out there almost instantly, George. Is like he reminds me of the Rover in slow pitch softball. He's all over the field. Well, when the puck gets stumped in, and his D-men know this, so they don't have to rush and turn to go back. They actually don't even really go back hard. They go to the hash marks. He gets over and gives them a passing option.
You're wondering what I'm doing, Robert. As you're talking, I'm looking around both sides. I'm trying to see the shot clock behind you there.
Oh, okay. I can look and tell you this one's 32-28.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll head to the second intermission now with the Cataracts leading this one by a score of 4-1. We'll be back with period number 3 in just a few minutes. You're watching Central West Senior Hockey League action from the Joe Byrne Memorial Stadium on AO.live. All right, so there you see it. Third period about to start. 4-1 for the Cataracts over the Royals. As we've mentioned many times already during the game, this game will determine who gets home ice advantage in the semifinals. It'll be played between these two teams. Marr gives it to Rice. Rice in over the blue line. Shot on goal. Got a good shot away. It's kicked out by Graham, who has been locked in so far in this game. Head for Rogers, knocked off his stick by King. They'll go back behind the goal. Sticks come up a little bit, puck comes out. That's Deeg. He has got the Royals' goal in this game. Davis working against Fabiancic. Davis keeps going, has it in behind the goal. Rogers in there in support, pushed to the boards by Marr. Turn it over at the blue line. LaRose gets a shot away, grabbed by Power. No rebound.
George, when we were talking earlier in the second period when the Royals goaltender went down on his keister, and we got a message from a former student of mine, Christian Torville, who said, disputed that I thought it was Curtis Joseph, and of course, I'm not right often, but this time I was. So Cataract coach Cody White brought up the video, and it certainly was Curtis Joseph, so I hope that you're listening, Christian.
Robert was right. You got to listen to your old teacher.
But you also watch a lot of basketball, Christian. And the referee who fell on top of him was Mick Magoo.
This is Deeg down the ice. Deeg tried to go pull it back between the feet and had it knocked off his stick, and Cataracts have it.
Cataracts are doing well defending outside of the dots today, George. I really like it. And they're having secondary puck support, which is very, very good.
That shot stopped by Graham.
Yeah, see, so
no rebound given up by Dominic Graham.
And you look where the forward for the Royals had to take that shot from outside the circle, over by the boards, and that's what I'm talking about, defending inside of the dots. They're allowing the shots, but they're perimeter shots over there, and the goaltender's going to stop that 100% of the time.
Face-off win for the Royals, back at the point. It's put in behind the goal. Throw it right to the side of the goal. Royals pressing a little bit here early in the third.
Yeah, and they need to. They need the next goal.
Thrown in front. Fuhrer got a stick on it, and it goes up and out of play as he and Lambswood came together over there near the boards. Face-off will stay in the Cataracts end.
And that's a good read by Lambswood there, knowing that Fuhrer never had possession. Puck was going away from him. He makes a good pinch to keep that puck in. Puck went up and out of play, but it keeps the play going. Or it keeps the offensive zone.
And the Royals win the face-off. Here's digging for it in the corner. Jeremy Drover. Off the boards. Gets it out. Toop trying to follow up on it. Yep. Toop has it. Plays it towards the blue line. Then it's relayed in by Fuhrer.
Toop making the best of his shift out here today as Carter Bound, who's sparingly today, but contributing.
Fabiancic trying to get away from Dix. He does. Gets it out to the blue line. That pass picked off by Drover, but it bounced off Drover's stick.
Yeah, that's a forced pass by Fabiancic.
Taylor up at the blue line. It's in behind Han. LaRose. One hands it into the corner. Puck hopped over the stick of Drover. Fabiancic drops it back a little bit further to Deeg. Up to Marr. Marr puts on the brakes. Shot right on goal from a tough angle. Forced Graham to make the save. Dix couldn't get it out. Kept in. King with a shot. Ends up in behind the goal. Right now, Cataracts on their heels a bit. Marr. Over to Rice. He lost it. Rogers Taken away by King. Meyer tried to knock it out of the air with his glove. Couldn't catch up to it. Another turnover just inside the blue line. Again, the Cataracts can't get it out.
Yeah, Dick's got to go up the boards with that one. He had no option. He tried to go through the skates, went off the shin pad, stays in.
Meyer over to King. That goes off the stick and up and out of play. But right now, the Cataracts playing defense all the time in this third period. Just over 4 minutes gone.
Yeah, they've been in their zone for at least 3. But that's one where Dix gets, he needs either pivot on that play or just put it a safe play off the boards because he doesn't have a passing option. And instead of going up the boards, he tried to go through the defender's legs and hit off the legs and stays in. And then that causes you more grief.
Antle against Etchegary. Again, Etchegary tried to get in there and anticipate the face-off. Gets waved out. And is kept in. Coburn. Antle, his shot. Graham's got that. And a little bit of pushing and shoving as a Royal player was in looking for a rebound that wasn't there.
No, the rebound wasn't there, but Graham still didn't quite know where the puck was, but there was no rebound there. And I don't, you're told you compete till you hear the whistle. And the plan the forward did for the Rolls, that being Hunt, he said, I'm going to keep going.
Again, Etchegary trying to jump the face-off.
That's
He's
2 in a
going
row.
to get waved out.
And if he speaks, he's going.
I think they're going to wave them both out.
Yeah, they might.
It is.
Referee Gushy's here, but if Etchegary complains about that, the official can give him a penalty.
Poirier to Davis. Davis just backhands it in. He'll go in there with Deeg. Davis has got it to Etchegary. Etchegary gets bowled over.
Yeah, Hunt leaned into him that time. And Hunt's a big man as well.
Hunt known for his physical play. Davis has got it. Now we'll try the right side. Cuts into the middle. In over the blue line. Drops it. Etchegary. Leaves it for Locke. Locke turning along the boards. Locke over the other side. Mulrooney. Came off the end boards. Bounced out in front. Deeg clears it. Mulrooney will hold it in. Down for Davis. To the front of the goal, and Power has it, and he will hold it against his pad.
George, I actually think that Mulrooney tried to make that pass as a bank pass off the boards. I was looking at the play from right here. He sees a guy in front of the net, and there's a defender there. If he shoots it, it goes off the defender's leg, but he actually banks that pass. I'm going to ask him.
Off the end boards to come back out in front?
I think so. It looked too easy not to be.
Now the Royals come out. Badecki. Shot. Right pad save by Graham.
Good reflexes by Graham here today, George.
He's tracking the puck extremely well.
I agree. And anticipating well.
It's brought in. Lewis. Lewis gets his shot away. Went off the defenseman's skate into the corner and up along the boards. LaRose. Sampson drops it for LaRose. LaRose breaking, gets it to his forehand, got a shot away, rebound cleared. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald drops it back to LaRose, gives it back to Fitzgerald. Back to LaRose. Tried to get it to Drover. That was picked off by Rice. Rice couldn't get it out. Kept in by Fitzgerald. Fabiancic behind his own goal. Mulrooney intercepted that pass off the glass down into the Royals' end. Stephen Deeg. Lambswood. Ahead to Janes. Janes in over the blue line. Janes threw it into the middle. One off a skate, comes back to Janes. Now over the far side, back at the point. King winds up with a big slap shot. That hit the goal post.
That was a howitzer.
That hit the far post and ricocheted all the way out to center. King shoots that one in, and the referee.
He took that in the back.
That hit Denny Windsor, and that hurt.
That hurt. I can feel that up here. I'm surprised that the other referee doesn't blow this down.
Referee over in the corner. He was bent over for a while.
Yeah,
he's bent over again.
He's going to be bent over for a while, is right.
Took that off the right hip or maybe off the side.
And at the area where he took it, there is no padding there.
No, he is still in pain. Clay King wound up and he got a lot on that shot. And
I don't know if it went directly off him, but if it never.
He is still bent. I've got two hands on his knees over in the far side.
Yeah, he's a tough character to stick this one out.
Standing up now.
He's going to need some treatment. And
Cataracts with a chance. Drover with a turnaround.
He's going to need an ice pack in a hurry.
Marr. All right, Jordan Marr's going to try and make something happen here for the Royals. Swings it the other side to Coburn. Marr's got to head off at the end of his shift. It's Coburn. Windsor moving a little bit better now. The referee down in the corner.
I don't think
Still
so.
Moving a little gingerly. We finally get a whistle.
That's an understatement. A little gingerly. He's going to need
They
some.
want to go over and check on him.
Yeah, he's going to need some treatment.
Well, he's out at center now, and you can see him there. Great work by cameraman Steve Noseworthy to isolate Denny Windsor. He took it right on that right hip, and he's still not moving freely, let's say.
Well, taking a puck like that with a shot coming in is never any joy.
That soft dumping attempt hit the linesman not nearly as hard. Delayed offside. Royals move it out. Coburn brings it in over the blue line. Puck comes out. Etchegary. Taylor leaves it there. Comes right out in front. Net almost tipped over.
There's a lot of stuff going on here.
The water bottle is out in front now. As the net tipped, the water bottle fell off the top and is now sitting out in front of the goaltender. Referee's got it. The Cataracts coming right back in. Etchegary. That shot saved by the goaltender.
Referee Denny Windsor tried to pick it up, and George He's laboring to bend over to pick it up.
For power, there's so much going on in front of him. Referee trying to pick up the water bottle. The net almost knocked over, and the Cataracts come in and get a shot. Good job to maintain his focus. King back behind the goal. Head to Taylor. That was broken up. Sampson looking for it. Taylor's got it. Taylor turns, heads up the ice. To center. Can't get it in deep. Taken away by Oak. Delayed offside. Cataracts bring it out. Mulrooney will shoot it in, then he'll go into forecheck, the defenseman. Taylor. Drover all over him. Deeg comes in to help out. Past the halfway mark here in the third period. Marr in over the blue line. Marr drops it. And trying to get the shot away was Deeg. Lost his balance. Rogers getting free. Can't catch up to it. Power pokes it to the corner. Drover's on it. Leaves it there for Rogers. Fitzgerald hustles up to hold it onside. And Marr. Over to Rice. Broken up at the blue line. Drover back the other way. He's got Rogers with him. Drover's got it. Royals players lost their stick. That's Rice. Kept in by the Cataracts. Janes. Lambswood, wrist shot. Graham made the save. There is a rebound. He stops the rebound as well. Rice was looking for it.
That's a great save by Graham there. Track that puck, get the left pad over. He's kept the Cataracts in this game in the third period.
Lambswood will shoot it in. Royals have had their chances. They've had the better of the play here in the third. LaRose will bring it in. Good rushing defenseman. His shot ends up in behind the goal, then over to the far side, back at the point. Fitzgerald Great save by Powers. He robs LaRose with the left pad. He was moving to his right and had to reach back with the left pad, and I don't know if he's been shaken up, but he really had to stretch out.
And then
he seems to be okay.
And then the puck later, and Etchinger had a great chance, but wasn't able to bury it. It's going to be a timeout here now. Timeout for the Royals. Kind of a different time for a timeout.
Well, you're down by 3, and you've got 8 minutes to go. It's getting to crunch time.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Cataracts would like to thank their corporate sponsors, Canadian Tire, McDonald's,
He's saying that we didn't call a timeout.
Lefty's Pizzeria and Lounge, the Wellness Center, Gentleman Beach,
There's a discussion whether or not they actually have called a timeout.
That's why I was saying it's a strange time.
Kelly Ford, and A&W.
Unless the goaltender wanted it, but I can hear from right across here that their coach is yelling out, we didn't call a timeout. And that's why I'm saying, like, eight minutes is...
Yeah, it's a lot of time left
Like,
yet.
you know, if you get in the 3.5 minute mark and you're down by a couple and you get a power play, yeah. But 8 minutes at this time, I don't understand it. But anyway, he says he didn't. Referee says he did. The referee is the one who's the boss. We have a cracked stick here.
And that goes up into the Royals bench. So for the Royals, that means they do not have a timeout left for that scenario you just talked about.
Exactly.
Face-off win Cataracts. That shot off a skate, up and out of play.
Cataracts are winning the majority of at least 70% of the offensive zone face-offs
I'll tell you,
here.
Etchinger has
Really-
been very, very good in the face-off
Yeah.
circle. He wins another one.
Same way.
Back
Used
to
the
Jeremy
body
Grover.
and kicked it back with a skate. Twice.
Etchinger turns, just puts it in deep. Coburn will try and catch up to it along the boards. He does, but taken away. Bound gets it out. Carter Bound getting a shift here late in the game. And here he comes. Bound, shot, kicked away. Play it behind the net over in the far corner. Etchinger. Etchigeri's got it. Cataracts are changing. Etchiger all alone. Now try to get it out in front for his teammate, and it's caught as it goes up in the air. Powers got it and hangs on. That was Mark Davis in front for the Cataracts looking for that pass.
Toop and Anthony are out there again now with Fewer. Like the way that Fewer and both Davis have played together well today.
Yeah, Fewer with a couple of goals. Fabiancic with a rush. Shot wide of the goal, came off the end boards out in front. Also put wide.
Heads up.
That will come just down below us.
I was hoping that was going to come up a little closer, George. I want to see if I still had my catching ability. Haven't caught a fly ball in a number of years. Haven't tried a puck.
Mentioned before, about 20 years I've been doing this now, play-by-play for various sports. I've never had a puck or a ball come up into the broadcast area.
No.
Baseball, softball, ball hockey. Well,
That's a penalty.
and it's going to be a penalty. That's going to hurt the Royals.
That's an easy call. You get the stick engaged. It's coming down on a 3-on-2 with the drop and comes back. And they're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct here now. Yeah. It's an easy call. It's a very easy call.
Badecki's getting 2 for holding and a misconduct.
Meyer, who was mouthing off to the official, he's going to get the unsportsmanlike.
Meyer's getting the unsportsmanlike as he heads over.
Well, he walked right by the official, and I could see from here he gave him a piece of his mind, and of course Denny Windsor is usually a pretty easy going official. Doesn't get rattled by a whole lot. I guess with the shot that he took in the side, made him upset. Now the Royals are only going to cause them more trouble now if they keep yelling and screaming at the officials. That's never going to do any good.
And buzzer went, and timekeeper wants to talk to the referee.
Yeah, so I would think that.
I mean, if Mara picked up an unsportsmanlike
Yeah, he
penalty, that should be 5-on-3. Or
no, he would have got a 10-minute.
But I'm thinking if it's a 10-minute misconduct, wouldn't he be gone? There's only 6 minutes left.
He could be, but
There's a shot right from the face-off that's held.
you could go to overtime,
Okay,
right?
taken.
But he did, as soon as, because unsportsmanlike would be this, but this and the hips is a 10-minute, and that's what he did.
Yes, not thinking about the overtime, just thinking about 6.5 or so to go. So Cataracts are on the power play, 5-on-4. And Hunt knocks down Drover. Dix gets it in over the blue line. Tried to drop it back, picked off by Rice and cleared out. Drover's got it. Drover working against D, gets it to the front of the goal, scores!
I think it's going to go to Drover. I really do. The Cataracts got a second one in there, but he was going through with such speed, George, they couldn't defend against it. That will erase the penalty.
All right, here we go.
Cody Drover, who we talk about how he passes the puck so often, but this one, he just takes this himself and says, I'm going to do it, and he really gets on the outside. You watch him, he's coming across, and he gets good and puts it in as he's way past the net. Great skating. He was able to put his right leg out to protect the puck, and the defender for the Royals on the outside because wasn't able to get in position. We were talking about the next goal, 5-1 compared to 4-2. Huge difference, obviously.
It is Cody Drover. Commander Cody. Chance for Toop, and Power makes a big save.
Yeah, Drover took that puck and he had some good momentum built up in the neutral zone and used his body and his strength to get to the outside, but was able to bring the puck back across. Lots of times players will go around the net. He chose to take it to the hard part of the ice in front of the net.
Most times you'll see Drover on that play go behind the net and then look to make the pass out in front to somebody. That time,
but he knew he had no one with him that time.
Yeah, D had stumbled just a little bit on that first move, so Drover knew he had a half a step. Well, that probably should do it. 5-1, 5 minutes now
I would
left
think
to
so,
go.
yeah.
So I like to say, Robert, I've seen stranger things, but that was on Netflix.
You said that last night too? Did you watch the same
No,
show?
I think I said that to you off air last night.
Oh, okay.
I think I did.
Well, we've heard stranger things. That's not icing. He does it.
No,
Samson
Samson's
does
going
a
to
good
get
job.
there.
Yeah, does a really good job. Love the effort here with the Cataracts today.
Janes.
They played their best when they had their play.
Lewis. Lewis with a shot off a stick comes into Graham. He'll hold it against the side of the net. Just under 4.5 left to go now. So assuming, although we shouldn't assume, but let's assume for now that Cataracts hang on to win this one. They will finish in second place. Playoffs will start February 13th. They're scheduled to play Friday, Saturday here at the Joe. Again, if things stand. The shot is blocked by Locke.
Great
Locke
effort.
will bring it out. Getting around the outside of King. Tried to feed it in front. It's cleared to the board. Sampson's got it. King chipped it into the corner. James will go there and get it first for the Royals, and he'll put it into the seats.
And George, while we got a moment before we go off air within another 4 minutes, like to send our thoughts out to all of the folks in Badger today.
Yes.
It's a tough situation with the potential flooding and situation in Badger. Thinking about all you guys, please stay safe.
Yeah, we got word of a evacuation. Drover played that with his hand, went back and got it, so
Yeah.
there's no glove pass. But yeah, Badger's gone through a rough time these last few years, and just this past summer they were evacuated because of a forest fire. Now they're evacuated because of flooding again.
And the ice situation's really, it's really sad situation there. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Janes flips it in. Graham keeps the play going. Drover ahead to Rogers. Rogers with a little bit of open ice gets to the blue line and into the skate of Deeg. Lambswood across to Deeg, knocked out of the air smartly there by Davis. For LaRose. LaRose with a shot. That didn't miss by a whole lot. Back at the point. That came out.
It did.
Royals quickly moving ahead. Here's Hand trying to get away. Couldn't corral the puck, and it goes into Graham, and Graham will just hold it right there.
I like the way that Colburn put in a little bit of a pick there to allow his teammate to get in on top of him. Didn't do enough to engage really heavily, but got in his skating lane.
Etchegary will just dump it in. He'll go in there against Lambswood. Along the boards, Locke has it. Etchegary, Davis, shot, stopped by Power. Rebound is still there. Fitzgerald's got it. Tried to get her over to Etchegary. Etchegary will turn in the corner. 2.5 to go. Colburn off the boards and out. So Fitzgerald will have it there. Gives it to Mulrooney. Fitzgerald, as we begin to just play this one out. Just over 2 minutes left. Fitzgerald will just take it in deep, get it into Royals territory. Let that clock continue to run. Rice with a good rush. Put on the brakes, gets it back. There's a shot by Deeg, and again, Graham read it perfectly.
Dead middle, out on the top of the blue. Right in the breadbasket, no rebound. Anytime you see that, you see the goaltender is playing his game today.
Under 2 to go. LaRose winding up. LaRose holds it, shoots it. Goaltender may have got a piece of it with his arm. Puck comes out, and LaRose has got it again. That hit Taylor. Taylor able to hold it in.
Not sure where LaRose was going with
And
that
for
one.
Rice. Cataracts win the battle along the boards. They get it to Toop. Toop over the blue line. Again, get it in behind the goal. Rice to Lewis. Just dumps it in. Graham out to play it. They'll ring it hard around the boards. And they'll get out. The defenseman didn't have to worry about clearing the puck that time. The
Not
goalie
at all.
tender did it himself.
Graham's the third D here today, guys.
And we are into the final minute of the final regular season game for the Central West Senior Hockey League this season. Rogers with a shot, and Power with the save.
Good job. I like the way you come across to take that puck. Yeah, so we have 43 seconds left here in the game. So congrats to the Grand Falls Windsor Cataracts, who will be at home in a couple of weeks' time to start their playoff run. And congrats as well to the first place Deer Lake Red Wings.
Yeah, final standings. Red Wings are in first, Cataracts second, Royals third, and Stephenville finishing in fourth. Again, Graham throws it around the boards. This one didn't get out. It's kept in by Badecki. Badecki's got it again along the boards. Fed it right out in front. Andel was there, just couldn't get a stick on it. He's taken hard into the boards. Cataract player went down. That was Mulrooney.
Yeah, the stick
He's
was,
slow getting up. It seems to be
stick was
okay.
caught between his legs.
4 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. And there is your final. 5-1 for the Cataracts in an entertaining hockey game here this afternoon
Well,
at the
particularly
Joe.
the first and second periods, George, it had a lot of energy. And when I mean that, there was some good, solid, hard passing, but there was a lot of checks that were finished along the boards. We had none of those last night.
No, last night, as mentioned earlier, last night was a lot of the games just played in the Cataracts end.
It was a sleeper kind of a
the
game.
Red Wings kind of held it in. There wasn't any back and forth like what we saw today.
There wasn't. No.
A lot of good scoring chances both sides. Dominic Graham was sensational for the
He was.
Cataracts this afternoon.
And the
their
Cataracts as a
forecheck was good.
team played really good team defense today, George. They allowed a number of shots, and you look at shots 45-40, but a lot of the shots were coming from the outside, or they were shots that goaltender Graham was able to see, and of course he's going to make those saves almost 100% of the time.
All right, so folks, that's going to do it. Regular season is now over. We move on to the playoffs. It's the most wonderful time of the year, right? So 2 weeks' time, 13th and 14th. We may have an issue in our webcast in that the Impact of the AAA may be playing that same weekend here in Grand Falls, Windsor, at the Windsor Stadium. So then we've got.
Well, hopefully they can make some adjustments and there'll be more hockey for everybody to watch.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, that we can work something out. But as it stands right now, I think both teams are scheduled to play here that weekend. So depending on what they can work out, I'm not sure what we'll be webcasting, one or the other.
Okay.
But that's where it stands. Just as someone used to say on the old Hockey Talk website, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right. Anyway, so that's going to do it for us. Again, just follow along to see where we will be next. But the Cataracts will be here at the Joe on Friday the 13th to start their playoffs against the Corner Brook Rolls again. Hopefully a game similar to this, not just because the Cataracts won, but I'd like to see a game that goes back and forth like this one.
Like it.
High-paced, high-octane hockey, as they say. All right, we're going to call it a night. There's your final score again, 5-1 for the Cataracts. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks, either with the Cats or with the Impact. We'll let you know. So long, everyone.